So let's talk about this next. This was a big thing coming off of the releases. This was the big reasoning as to why many thought that we've seen now 3 rounds of releases in a month. Vince McMahon's company, the WWE, have conducted several rounds of talent cuts over the past few weeks and months following WrestleMania 37, with the likes of Braun Strowman, Aleister Black let go last week, while the promotion has made mass redundancies by redundancies, we mean literally just kiboshing and cutting entire departments in Titan Towers in Connecticut. So we've seen a lot of budget cuts. We've seen a lot of, changing of the guard, as they say. And a lot of that's due to Nick Khan, who's come in and basically said that we're going to cut out all of the fat and we're only going to have what we need to be successful. And, that includes a lot of budget cuts. Okay. And the cost-cutting measures have been fueled by Nick Khan, like I said, and they've also fueled in themselves rumors that WWE might be selling. And, it's worth to note that several investors in WWE told WrestleNomics this week that they do not believe the company is lined up for sale, despite the recent speculation and the moves. But as a basic tenet of just the way these things work. So when you're gearing up to sell an entity, you want to make sure that entity, in this case, it would be WWE. You want to make sure that entity has, the most profits it can have in that moment. You want to optimize the profits, make it look like something that people want to buy, that they're getting a good deal on, that's an instant moneymaker. And it's no doubt, WWE can put out shit products for the next 10 years and still be a profitable company. Yeah. That's the point that they've gone to. They are a global juggernaut, pal. That's what they are. So they can just keep on churning stuff out, and they're like Disney. Disney doesn't have to do anything to make money. They're Disney. That's what WWE is now. So now they're trying to optimize profits with all these budget cuts and whatnot. And it's gotten a lot of people questioning, is WWE selling? And for me, I'll let you in on this in a second, but for me, you're making all these moves, and to me, it's like, if you're not selling, I genuinely don't understand what you're doing, because there has to be some sort of a big move involved here, because the stocks aren't getting any better right now. The stocks aren't getting any better. None of that's happening unless you're selling to potentially Peacock, like Universal, NBC, or maybe Disney, maybe Fox. I don't understand what's going on, other than they're selling. This is the only logical move here with everything that's gone on over the past few months, because it's not just wrestlers they've let go; they've cut entire departments in corporate. Yeah. So just why don't you tell me what you think, Trevor, about all of these rumors about WWE selling, and if they do sell, who might they sell to?
I've actually heard the rumors about WWE selling for a while now. This to me is nothing new. Hearing is nothing new. But honestly, like you said, it makes sense if they are, because of all the budgets, quote unquote, budget cuts that they're doing. All the wrestlers, all the departments, everything that they're cutting down. It would make sense. I personally don't believe they are. Honestly, it's just I honestly believe Vince McMahon is too vain for that. To be honest with you. But if they were to sell, it would have to be someone like Disney, or even like Fox, or it have to be someone that is in tune to come in and just run this company right away, like maybe a Khan, maybe a Khan family, you know what I mean, or something.
Oh my, that would be the day. Vince would, I think Vince would genuinely roll over in his grave before that ever happened. But
oh hell no! If the Khans ever bought WWE, hell, first off, he would never let it happen. But
could you imagine? then calling Tony Khan the money mark would actually be pretty accurate.
Yeah,
but I don't know how much money he'd have left after that. But continue.
But I honestly believe it would be a family, or someone like that, someone with a lot of money to burn and interested in the product. Yeah. I don't believe at this point they are selling. But if they are, that's who I would my money would be to buy.
Yeah. So for me, I think I think they are gearing up to sell. I genuinely believe that
Okay.
because from and this isn't like, oh my god, hyperbole, you know. I
Yeah.
was about to do a Vince impersonation there. But this isn't hyperbole. This is not like me trying to be like, you know, ooh, clickbaity. I
Right.
genuinely think they are, because the moves they're making are moves you would make if you're trying to make the company look profitable to someone who's potentially buying it. You're trying to cut out the fat, and you know, once you do that,
But
you
here's
know,
the thing, though, and
it,
not to cut you off, but here's the thing: if you're really trying to sell this company, why are you cutting great talent like the way like you're doing? Like,
you're cut because it doesn't matter who the talent is.
well,
It
true,
doesn't it
true,
doesn't
true, true.
matter who
You're
the
right.
talent
You're right.
is.
Yeah,
WWE,
you're
the
right.
reason they cut some Braun Strowman was because they already have Amos and Admiral Aziz on the show
True.
as these huge big men. The thing is that the entire model of, like, we talked about this. WWE is no longer a wrestling company. They haven't been for a
No.
long time. They are an entertainment company. So what do you do when you let go of someone who's expensive? You don't want to pay all this money to, and Braun Strowman. You recast him
Yeah.
as with another person, another big person,
Cheaper person. Yeah.
and that's what WWE has been doing, and that's what they're going to do from moving forward. And that's why you've seen these moves. That's why you've seen all this stuff. And I think that, you know, after, like again, it's just business 101. They're trying to make the company look profitable. Nick Khan has made it known that like WWE is pretty, like, you know, open for business. Like, he's never said that, but like all these hints that he's dropping, he's coming from that mentality. And we saw this similar thing happen in I think it was 2016. It happened when UFC sold for $4 billion.
Yeah.
We saw very similar stuff going on there then. And here's the thing: WWE can sell, and Vince can still be in charge of creative.
Oh,
Like the
absolutely.
entire structure will not change. I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's gonna change. But what I do think will happen is Vince is just gonna get a whole hell of a lot more money for doing what he's gonna do, because I think like even Vince McMahon, for how vain he is, if you sprinkle $4 billion on the WWE, which like in front of him, which I think WWE, they could very well sell for $3 or $4 billion.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
because
Easily.
like I said, like, they're making themselves look more profitable, so that brings what, the entire price of the company up. So yeah, that's why I think they're going to be selling. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.